What's up, geeks and gamers? It's Jeremy coming to you with another video, and today we are going to talk about this appearance that Josh Lucas from Den of Nerds had on Collider's Rule of Two. That is Mark Fernandez, that is Mark Riley, and they mentioned, there was a mention of me, and mainly because Josh Lucas was nice enough to plug the fact that he's going to be on a stream with me this Saturday, and we're going to talk out a few differences we may have. And the other thing too is it's called a hater stream, and I think we need to rename that. I mean, Josh Lucas is clearly not a hater of mine. I think Josh is a nice guy. We may disagree on some aspects of things, but I don't think it's right to call that a hater stream. So I'm going to get with Ryan. I mean, initially it started out as that, the first one we did. I don't think that's right to call it a hater stream. And if we're going to invite people that are just simply maybe critical or want to get more perspective on where I stand on things, or where Geeks and Gamers stands on things, or the Fandom Menace, I don't think it's fair to brand it a hater stream, because it just doesn't set well with me how that lands. But anyway, I'll work on that. But Josh will be on there along with some other people, and I'm looking forward to that. And I greatly appreciate Josh coming on, and I'm really happy for all of the recent success that he's had on his channel. Even if we don't see eye to eye on some things, I'm always happy when other people are successful. But anyway, Josh plugged the fact that he's going to be on with me, and Riley and Fernandez had a few things to say about that. So let's listen, and then we will continue. Josh's audio is a bit low. I will try to fix that when I'm editing this video.
So Josh, thank you very much. Josh Lucas, Den of Nerds, please go check it out. It's on YouTube. Anything else you'd like to plug, Josh?
No, I would just say that if people are interested in what the Gray Order is or what's going on with that, tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm doing a live stream on my channel to talk about it. And also, this Saturday, I'm going to sit down in a live stream with Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers. And
nice.
We're literally going to try, so we're going to try to hash some stuff out. I'm actually really grateful to be doing that on Saturday as well. So just
I'm glad you are.
Stay
Yeah,
tuned to the
look,
channel.
we love that. We love this family that we're building. Star Wars Theory, Den of Nerds. I've never met the Geeks or Gamers guy. I'd love to meet him. I'd love to expand the emissary-ish or the ambassador.
Thank you. That's all I want to do.
Is expand.
Is we just want to enjoy these movies, and if you have an opinion, great. Let's hear it. Let's have a good conversation about it.
Let's talk about it. You know, let's get on the couch.
At the end of the day, just treat each other with respect. That's all I ask. That's all I ask.
Yeah.
And that was, I don't want to put Josh on a weird pause. Actually, I'll go back over my Twitter account. And look, I'll be honest, I really appreciate those guys in terms of how they approach that topic. I do have a little more to say about it, but I do appreciate their take on that. I made a tweet, and this is how I respond. Why the F does Collider suddenly want to talk to me? I've heard nothing but identity politics BS from them for over a year. I've heard nothing but how toxic the fandom is. Now suddenly they want to have a conversation with little old me. That's just, of course I'm going to respond like that. I'm aggressive. But I feel that way. I do feel that way in terms of, first of all, thank you, Josh, for giving that plug. You didn't have to do that, but I do appreciate that, and I do look forward to talking with you on Saturday. And then as far as Collider goes, look, less than 2 years ago, or maybe about 2 years ago, Collider was everything to me. Movie Talk, I used to wake up every single day looking forward to Movie Talk. I couldn't wait for the next episode of Movie Talk with Campia and Harloff and Schnepp and Johns and Ellis. I mean, Jedi Council, when they had Tiffany Smith on, I could not wait. This was like my sports center for movies is what Collider was. And it was everything to me. I loved Collider so much. And, regardless of where I stand on, Campia currently, and I don't really have any problems with Harloff, but I'm glad that those guys are working together. I wish them nothing but the best, and I hope that they see great success. They've helped inspire me to have what I have, and that does not, I don't lose sight of that. I never have, and I never will. So regardless of any opinions, there are ways that they've approached things that really I don't like. It doesn't change the fact that both of those guys had a significant impact on me in terms of motivating me and inspiring me to create what I have now. Now, with that said, my problem with Collider is it just seems like right now they're losing a lot of momentum and they're losing a lot of steam, and they're now starting to want to have the conversations that I feel should have happened almost 2 years ago after The Last Jedi came out. But conversations, nobody wanted to have conversations at that point. All I heard was, oh, you didn't like the movie? Oh, you think there's too many women in it? Oh, you're upset because it has minorities in it? You must be a racist and a sexist. And Collider's not the only place that was coming from, but that's one of, they pushed that, and they had no problem pushing that, and they still will push that to this day. I mean, when Freddie Prinze did his little bro and dude rant and all of that, Collider made a post just like basically co-signing it. I mean, Freddie Prinze basically said, no, he didn't basically say, he flat out said that dudes were upset because Han Solo gave the Falcon to a girl. How stupid can you be to believe that? Like, how stupid can you be? And my whole thing has always been, who is racist and who is sexist? Who at Geeks and Gamers is racist or sexist? Who in the Fandom Menace? Tell me. Show me what they said. Show me what they said. Put it on video and bring it to me. And if somebody actually did say something blatantly racist or sexist, I will deal with them. Point blank. More so in the Geeks and Gamers side, not the Fandom Menace. Again, I don't control the Fandom Menace. I know everybody thinks I do, but I don't. I do control Geeks and Gamers. But a lot of that nonsense has come from Collider. And again, that's your prerogative. That's what you want to do. That's your business. But now, suddenly conversations. And my argument's like, why couldn't we have conversations when The Last Jedi came out? When fans were telling all of you how crappy this movie was, and how bad it was, how horrible it was. And yes, when we make accusations about there being a feminist agenda or an SJW agenda, I have receipts to prove that. When Kathleen Kennedy appears with a Forces Female shirt. Yes, I know it was a Nike event. I understand all the moving parts of all the accusations I make. Kathleen Kennedy is on record saying we need less men in the visual effects industry. How do you get less men? That means you're literally going to have to fire men because of their gender. Not because of their qualification, because these men have worked to get to where they are. You want to see less men in the visual effects industry and more women. What kind of bullshit is that? We've also got Kathleen Kennedy on record, Ryan Johnson on record saying we need less white dudes directing Star Wars, and Kathleen Kennedy knows it, and she believes that too. He's on record saying it. We've got an executive from Lucasfilm talking about this, about having less men in this industry. That is sexist comments. That is a feminist agenda. These are receipts to back up the claims that we have made. We're not just making claims out of nothing. There's actually a reason to support it. Then when you see the on-screen product representing the real world politics that these people are pushing into the industry, that creates a problem. And our stance has always been, hey, why is your personal agenda, your personal political agenda taking precedent over storytelling? And then we're told, oh, you just because you don't like that there's more women and minorities. I love The Force Awakens. If that's the case, why do I love The Force Awakens? I went and saw that movie 6 times. I bought all the toys. I was 100% involved, 100% invested, until I finally realized how much I didn't like The Last Jedi. But I hate women and I hate minorities. How stupid of a comment is this? And we're just going to continue to let this stuff slide? Because now what? Because now we're starting to see a shift in a lot of the fandom in the industry, and a lot of the people that are rising to prominence, and now a conversation wants to happen. And my argument's always been a conversation should have been happening for the last 2 years. And I've had people tell me that weren't part of the Fandom Menace at the time, and then they became part of the Fandom Menace. They kept saying, you know, Jeremy, I never had anybody in the Fandom Menace tell me I couldn't talk to someone. But I have had everybody outside of the Fandom Menace tell me I shouldn't talk to the Fandom Menace. And that speaks volumes about what's going on. People in the Fandom Menace are not going to tell you not to talk to people. People in the Fandom Menace are not going to tell you to have an opinion. People in the Fandom Menace are going to they're going to just support you, generally speaking, as long as you're not playing the identity politics game. But we continue to get painted with this broad brush with no specifics to prove any of the accusations being made. And now the whole new thing is dude bros. I'm just going to take full ownership of dude bro. I mean, I might even go ahead and just copyright that. Dude bro is awesome. Call me a dude bro. Yeah, that's actually like, I can make a clothing line out of dude bro. I have no problem with dude bro. So if that's what you're gonna call me, okay, cool. But yeah, man, will I talk to Collider? You know what, Collider, anybody at Collider, anybody in general, you're welcome to join the stream on Ryan's channel. Again, it's been presented as a hater stream. I want to dial that back. I want to call it something else. I just don't think that's fair to the people that are joining, because it's already painting them in a negative light. And I think a lot of the people that are wanting to join this time, some of them actually want to have conversations. Some of them have constructive criticism for me, which is fine. There's plenty of things you can make valid criticisms against me. There's a lot of those you can have. Some of them, yeah, they're just miserable and they just want to, complain about me to complain. But I'm going to rename it. And I would love to see anybody from Collider come join that stream. It's going to be in a neutral setting. It's not going to be on Geeks and Gamers. It's not going to be on it's going to be on Ryan's channel. He's got like 2,500 subs. He's going to be a fair moderator. We've already proven that he will be a fair moderator. And I think it's going to be a really good discussion. It's going to be a lot of fun. So I would love to have those guys on there. If they can't make it because it's short notice, we can talk about it and see. I really, man, 2 years ago, the thought of anybody at Collider even knowing my name or knowing that I existed would have blown my mind. It would have been a dream come true. But the way that the fandom is being treated, and how this toxic thing, this toxic word that keeps being thrown around out there and all of the accusations, it's like, I feel like you guys need me more than I need you at this point, And if that's the case, then let's start healing the fandom by stopping with the identity politics. And that is my stance on this. I don't need Collider. I respect Collider. I respect Fernandez, and I respect Riley. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I know at Star Wars Celebration in 2015, I know I shook John Campia's hand. I know I shook Jeremy John's hand and told them how much I respected them. I feel like I saw Riley and one other person from Collider. And I met Schnepp in Pensacola, Florida, so I met him separately. I met Harloff also, but it was separate from Riley. I met Harloff. I actually had a good conversation with Harloff in 2015. It's funny because I guarantee he doesn't remember that. Nobody knew who I was at that point. Johns didn't remember that. I told Johns later on, I was like, we met in Star Wars Celebration in 2015. He goes, what? I said, yeah, man, I didn't have a big following. I just, you were surrounded by people. It was all good. But yeah, man, at the end of the day, I respect these guys. I have nothing against these guys as people, but the message that has been pushed out there, if the goal now is to heal the fandom, I say stop with the identity politics. Stop calling people racist and sexist for having opinions and start asking the questions. Okay, so you didn't like it because you feel this, that, like, have a conversation. What I've been talking about for the past 2 years. Yeah, let's have a conversation. Anyway, I'll think about it. I would love to have those guys on Saturday. I'm worried about Saturday, not because of the stream, because Alabama plays LSU. And we have that stream later on in the day because the Bama LSU game is playing, and I hope to hell I'm not going to go to that stream coming off a Bama loss, because that's just going to be terrible. That's going to be terrible. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Again, thanks to Josh from Den of Nerds. Look forward to talking to him. Thank you to Riley. Thank you to Mark Fernandez for being respectful. I appreciate what you guys are attempting to do. All I'm saying is you got to show me a little more if you really want to start healing the fandom, because I'm all for that. But you're going to have to show me a little more because all of the craziness I've seen in the past 2 years. Anyway, you guys have a great day. Thank you very much for checking out this video, and we will talk to you later. Hey everyone, it's Jeremy from geeksandgamers.com, and if you're a fan of Geeks and Gamers, please go to our website, visit our merchandise store. We have t-shirts, hoodies, hats, beanies, tank tops, and in the very near future, we're going to have many more products for you to choose from. So thank you for the support. We appreciate it. You guys have a great day, and we will talk to you later.